Hi, thank you for joining me today while we stretch and get a little stronger so the things that we do every day are just a little easier to do. Today we're going to focus on stretches for walkers, but of course these stretches will be great for anyone. The stretches for walkers that we're going to be doing are very familiar exercises that walkers usually do after their walk just to get the muscles relaxed and back into a resting length. But also, if you get home and you say to yourself, I'm a little tight, then we're going to sit down and do some exercises seated. So, first of all, we're going to walk a little bit, okay? So we're just walking. Now you'll notice that I have a chair right here. You could have the chair in front of you or the chair beside you, but have something sturdy. So if you're feeling a little wobbly, you'll have something that you can hold on to right away. Now, while we're walking, we'll notice that we have loose, comfortable clothes on. And of course, we know we've checked with our doctor, and he's told us things we could or couldn't do. And we have water. Yes, we have water. That's great. And we have smiles, and we've eaten well. So it's like everything is right with the world. We're walking, and that's so good for us. And you'll notice that when we walk, we're walking using our ankles and our feet and our knees and our hips, and sometimes people will use their arms, but almost always the arms are on the mid part of their body. There's no reaching up, unless of course you pass an apple tree and you want to snag a couple of apples. Well, then you'd reach overhead. But mostly we walk and our thumbs come up to our shoulders and then our thumbs come down to our hips. Our chests are high, our shoulders are back and down, and we feel great. So what we're going to do now is we're going to slow it down and walk forward and tap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. So now we're really walking. We rarely walk backwards. So we're going heel, toe, tap. Toe, heel, heel, tap. I'll show you from the side. We're walking backwards, toe, heel, and tap. Heel, toe, and tap. Toe, heel. So walking backwards is something really important to do. If you're ready, we'll pick up the tempo. Here we go. Back, 2, 3, touch, front, 2, 3, touch, back, 2, 3, touch, head held high, shoulders back and down, good. And front, 2, 3, back, 2, 3, and now you're done. So we've really done quite a good workout. What we are going to do is climb a mountain now. So you can place your fingertips on your chair if you'd like, or you can stand sideways, whichever one works best for you. Now we're going to climb up a big mountain. We're really picking our legs up, and you'll notice as you do this, you're going to be stretching the buttocks and getting a nice stretch on the back of the top of the leg, your hamstring. We're climbing a mountain. We could even sing, climb every mountain, but then again, maybe not. Do you know ducks are the only animal that don't have an echo to their quack? It's true. I'm telling you. It's true. Okay, so we're climbing a mountain. We're climbing a mountain. Now, on our walk, guess what? On our walk, we're going to step sideways up and over some logs because they're in the middle of our path. So we step up and over one log, up and over the other. Good. Up and over one log, up and over. Now we have to go back. So we pull the knee high, reach wide. Good. These are great big side steps. Nice. Let's do it again. Up and over. And we got a big log. Up and over. Good job. Now we have to get back. Up and over. Good work. Up and over. We really pull that knee high. Great. And you are done. Whew, let's shake out the legs. Okay, so we say we've had our good walk. What we're going to do is say, okay, we had a terrific walk. We walked up a mountain. We walked over logs. We walked forward, backward, sideways. So now we want these muscles to stretch out. So here we go. We're going to hold on to either a railing, a tree, the back of our car. Our feet are hip width apart. We step back, and then we step back a little more. Pressing the heel down, bending the front knee, bringing the hips forward. Great. Now, on the same side as the back straight leg, you bring that arm forward and reach. Separate the fingers, shoulders are relaxed. Excellent. And then slowly come back up on that toe. Good. Push back one more time. Come up on the toe, push back one more time. Holding the heel down, see if you can bring your hips further a little front. Great job. Okay, let's switch legs. Feet are hip width apart. Step back with the other foot. Step back a little more and press the heel down. If it's too far back and you can't get your heel down, bring your leg in front. And if when you bend the front knee and hips, you don't feel any stretch at all on the back of the lower leg, well then you'll want to step back a little further. So we bend the front knee, keeping the shoulders and hips square, and we bring our body forward. We're nice and tall. We feel terrific because, of course, we had a good walk. The sun was shining, the sky was blue, gentle breeze, and we had our water. Great. Okay, now take the arm of the same side of the leg that's extended behind us, where our fingertips are spread wide and we reach. It's really important to spread the fingertips wide sometimes because a lot of times they curl around our keyboard, they curl around our glass of water and a steering wheel, so they're always curled in like this. So anytime we stretch, we're going to try to get our fingers spread wide. Good job. And roll up on the toe and down on the heel, up on the toe, down on the heel, up on the toe, down on the heel, and press down, bring those hips forward. Excellent. Good job. Okay, now we're going to step closer to our support and we're going to bend the leg and bring the heel towards the hand. Now, if you have a hard time doing this, you can just hold on to your pant leg. You can do that, lining your knees right up. Or if that's difficult for you, you can simply pick the leg up as far as you can, line your knees up, and push the hip back, the knee back just a little bit. There you go. So you're going to feel it right in the front of the top of the leg, your quadricep. Now to make this a little tougher, line your knees right up, push your knee back a tad, and squeeze your buttocks tightly. I can really feel that on my thigh. Yes. And let's do the other side, please. So we transfer the weight over to our leg we just worked, bend the leg. Bring the heel right up. Good. And remember, you can always grab your pant leg, and you don't even have to bring your leg up this high if it's difficult. Sometimes what I do is if I have a particularly tender day that I've had a tender knee, then I just wrap a towel and just hold the towel ends in my hand. Sometimes I do that. And we get a nice stretch on the thigh. Then we line our knees up if they're not already. Push the knee back just a tad, and then squeeze the buttocks tightly as we push our shoelaces down into our palm. Good, and release it. Woo! That was a great stretch for the thigh. So, reaching forward, we want to get the hamstring. So we got the lower back leg. That was our calf. Then we got the thighs. Now we're going to get our hamstring stretch. So we're nice and tall, soft knees, and we extend one leg forward. Now this is the pivot point. So from our hip, our shoulder, our ears, that's in one straight line. And then from the hips to the knee to the ankle, that's another straight line. So we can place our hands on our thighs, or if you place your hands on your thighs, you'll bring them very close to where the leg comes into the torso. Or you could place your hand on one thigh up towards the top and push the buttocks back. Otherwise, you can hold on to your chair, push the buttocks back. And as you bring your chest down, you're going to feel a great stretch on the buttocks and the hamstring. Yeah. And of course, when you curl the toes up, golly, you'll dig right in and get that calf too. Good. Just feel that stretch. Kind of roll the toe in a little bit. That's it. Roll the toe out a little bit. Very nice. Back to center. Reach down with the toe and slowly roll up. Good work. Let's try the other foot. So what we do is we extend the leg out, push the hips back, and try to bring the chest down. You can have your two hands on each leg, but way up to the top. You don't want to push down on the knee. So you could have your hands on the thigh of the other foot. Trying to square the shoulders, square the hips, making sure you're not rotating out. Really pull that toe up, bring the chest down as you push the buttocks back. The weight is on the heel. Good, good. There you go, that's it. Now try to roll the toe out a little bit. I can really feel that stretch right here. And roll the toe in a little bit because our feet are really basic treasures for if we're walking. Back to center and just push the toe down. Great. That's excellent. You'll feel it right there, right on your tibia and tibialis. You're going to feel that lengthening. And then slowly come back up. Good. So we have our legs pretty well stretched out. All the muscles we use, but we're going to get the sides of the legs. So we hold on to our chair. We cross one foot in front of the other. Stretch up with a hand and reach over. Good. Top elbow back a bit. Stretch over a little bit more. And you'll feel a nice stretch all along the side of the ribs, all the way down, and we're going to push the hips out a little bit. Now there is a quite lovely stretch, I might add. There you go. Stretch up, sweep the leg out, and bring it behind. Same thing, reach over, top elbow back, push the hips out a bit, and you're going to feel it a little bit differently. Still, it's a stretch to the outside of the body. That's great. That side instead of just the front and back. And then slowly come back to center, and we'll switch to the other side. Okay, we cross the leg in front. Stretch up to the sky, always reaching for the stars. Stretch over to the side a little bit. Imagine you're between two pieces of plexiglass. So you're not leaning forward and back because you can't. And we stretch and reach. Good. And push the hips out a little bit. You'll get more of a stretch. Reaching with the fingertips. So you're going to feel that stretch right from the elbow all the way down to the knee. I'm telling you. Isn't that great? That's wonderful. Excellent. Slowly come up. Bring the leg that was in front behind you. Stretch up to the sky. Lengthen and lean. And then push the hips out when you want. Just feel how good that feels. You're in a beautiful alignment, not rolling forward or back. Great. Excellent. And then slowly come back to center. Wow, that was really good. Okay, so there are lots of exercises you can do standing up. You know, of course, you could just hug the knee in and straighten the leg out. So you can do those exercises, or you could do them from a seated position. So let's go to our chairs. Of course, we'll want to have a little water before we sit down and do our exercises. So we have a seat and we have a little water. Always, always. So some of the stretches that we did standing up, we can do sitting down with a very solid base under our buttocks. Our buttocks are towards the front of the chair, and we're going to do that hamstring stretch. So I'll show you from the side. You're going to reach out, reach up, and lift and lengthen. Holding onto this knee, lean back a little bit, then sweep the arm, just float it right down to where the hinge of the hip is. Lift the chest, the flat back comes forward. Now leaning forward, my upper body weight is not carried by my back. I have my hand right on my thigh. So I'm easily going to slide my hand right down my shin. This is as far as I can go. I'm going to breathe in, come up a little, breathe out, and see if I could come down a little more. Good job. Back is flat. Breathe in. Breathe out, come down a little more. Good. Great job. And just hold the stretch gently. Then we're going to take the hand that's right on the toe, bring it to the bent knee, push ourselves up. Take the hand that was on the bent knee, rotate the palm up, keeping the arm parallel to the floor. Look back. Feel that nice stretch. Now reach and lift and lengthen, get a little more stretch. And we're holding right here, pulling in on that knee. And then stretch right up to the sky, and over you go one more time. How we love these side stretches. Slowly come back to center, please, and let's switch. Extending the leg out so you have a good foundation under your buttocks. The back is well supported by placing the hand on your knee. Shoulders are relaxed and down. We breathe in, lift the arm up, and then we lift the ribs and look up at the sky. We're lengthening and stretching. We exhale, bringing the hand down right to where our torso is right in contact with that leg, and we sweep the hand down and come down as far as we can. Always remembering we have to really protect that back. So our shoulders are back and down, and the hand on the bent knee is supporting the weight of the upper body. We breathe in, come up a little bit. Exhale, come down a little bit. Breathe in, come up a bit. Breathe out and come down a little bit. Take your time. It's very, very slow. Breathe in, come up a little. Exhale, come down a little. Always remember every single person's different and every single person's great the way they are. We're just getting a little more flexible here. Now we'll take the hand from the toe or the extended leg and place it on the bent knee. Both hands push up. Then you'll take the hand that was on the bent knee, bring the arm parallel to the floor with the palm rotated up. Our shoulders are back and down and we reach back. And we turn and look back and reach back a little more. By golly, we've got a good stretch here. This hand is pulling the knee in and we're opening up the chest. This is so good. And then we stretch right up to the sky. Again, holding on. We lengthen and reach over to the side. Top elbow back. Stretch a little more. Gosh, this feels great, doesn't it? And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back to center. Aha! That was great. And of course, sometimes what walkers do is they tend to lean forward and swing their arms. So we really want to work on that upper back. So we sit with our buttocks towards the front of the chair. We breathe in and lift our arms so they're parallel to the floor. We pull the elbows back and then pull them back a little more and lift our ribs at the same time. And we can feel that upper back just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze together. And we feel our chest open up. Because if we're too forward, these chest muscles contract and these back muscles on the upper back overextend. What we want to do is tighten those back muscles, open up the chest so that when we walk, our lungs are free and happy. So here we are, arms front. Draw the elbows back. I'll show you from the side. Reaching front so your arms are parallel to the floor. That's it. Your shoulders are relaxed and down. Draw the elbows back and you can feel the chest lift and open. It feels so good. And reach forward one more time. Just relax the shoulders. Draw the elbows back. Lift the chest up. Oh, your back just loves this one. It's a nice back strengthener. And you're doing great today. It's kind of hard to let those shoulders relax, isn't it? So we're going to do that right now. Let the shoulders relax. Draw the shoulders up, back, and down. Nice, beautiful shoulder rolls. We never roll our shoulders front, but if you're taking an exercise class and your instructor tells you to roll your shoulders front, you're not going to jump up and go, but this isn't very good for you. Because sometimes our backs do get a little tight. And so sometimes rolling the shoulders front is okay. Not here. Your shoulders go up, back, and down. There you go. Up, back, and down. So we don't want our shoulders to think they can roll front at all. Good work. Good work. Now, we're going to add single elbow circles. So our hands are right on our hips, and we're going to bring the elbow up, back, and down. The other elbow up, back, and down. And what we're doing is we're lifting the arm, working the shoulder, then we pull the elbow back. And that's going to work at strengthening those upper back muscles because we want to stand nice and tall and swing our arms big when we're walking because we are so happy. Especially if you have trees around you, being in nature, if you can walk by water or a mountain. We are so lucky to live here because we have nature all around us. Good. Now let's comb our hair. We have big hair. So the arm comes forward, it reaches up with a bent elbow and draws back. This is really good for the shoulders. And again, we're strengthening that upper back. When we open the chest and pull the elbow back, good work, good work, good work, good work, and relax. This time our arms are coming forward. Remember they went forward and the palms were down. This time your thumbs are up and your fingers are spread wide. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull the elbows down along the ribs. Good. So your elbows are back. Now, with the fingertips spread wide, you're going to try to pull the backs of the hands back. Wow, you can really feel that on the upper back. I love this exercise. Good. Come back to center. Reach forward. Your shoulders are back and down. Then we draw the elbows back so our elbows come underneath our shoulders or even a little bit behind. And we bring the backs of the hands out and we can actually feel those shoulder blades roll together and it feels terrific. Then we're going to reach wide with our arms, fingertips spread wide. Draw the elbows back and feel those shoulder blades squish together. Lift chest, lengthen. And pull the elbows in. I can really feel this one, and I really want to stretch my back after this. One more time. Reach wide, just like you're going to give your big auntie a hug. And pull those elbows back. Now we're going to allow the arms to float down. With our legs wide, our fingertips come in. We breathe in and push the heels of the hands into the thighs and feel our chest rise up as we bring the shoulders down. Our back is very flat. We breathe in, and as we exhale, the flat back comes forward. Great. Push the heels of the hands into the thighs, come up, float the hands down by the hips, hold the back sides of the chair. Because your buttocks are towards the front of the chair, you'll have a lot of room for that chest as you extend your arms. So we try to straighten the arms, bringing the chest forward and up. Then those little shoulder blades, take those shoulder blades and roll them right back. Wow, again, you feel those shoulder blades kind of squish together, and you can feel the muscles in the upper back. They are like really squishing together. Then we relax the hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Good work. Fingers in, breathe, lift and lengthen. I'm going to show you from the side as the flat back comes forward. And again, the back is very well supported by the hands on the thighs, but the fingertips are rolled in. Our spine is beautiful and long. Our flat back goes forward. And then we're going to release the back and slowly roll down. Feel the heaviness and the weight of the head. Slowly, we push the heels of the hands into the thighs. We're actually going to push ourselves right up. Lift up nice and tall. Reach forward with the hands. Pull the elbows back. Open up the chest, open the palms, try to bring your thumbs back, your palms are up. Stretch right out to the sky, you're doing great, you're doing great. All the way up we go. One hand grabs a wrist, pulls right up to the sky and over a bit. Then slowly we take the bottom hand and float it down. See how far down you can reach without rolling forward or back. Reach the other hand, the top hand, up to where the wall meets the ceiling. Feel that stretch. Great job. Sit tall, place the hand on the crown of the head, slowly drop the elbow, and reach down with the fingertips on the opposite side of the body. That is a great stretch for the neck. So remember, you're not yanking your head or jerking it. You're simply guiding it to a degree that it's comfortable for you. And as soon as your body says stop, with either like a little pain or tension that's really uncomfortable, stop right away. Slowly come back to center, shoulder rolls. Good work. Hands come all the way up. Pull the other arm up and over. Good. You're going to feel such a great stretch on the side. These are upper body stretches. These are great for runners, so they just don't have a tight upper body. Reach down a little bit, reach up and over with the fingertips. Feel how great that feels. If you're feeling a little bit dizzy or uncomfortable, you can place the bottom hand on the thigh or the side of the chair. Good job. What a stretch. Excellent. And reach out, pull the hand in. That feels so good. And reach out with both hands. Pull both elbows in. Bring the palms up. Now you're going to scoop up just like you're scooping something up. Draw the elbows back and thumbs wide. I'll show you from the side. Your palms are up. Scoop forward and up. Bring the elbows back and pull your hands back. That's it. Scoop up and forward. Palms are up. Elbows back and thumbs back. Now let's try it with the palms down. Scoop up. Good. Pull the elbows back and wide. Good. Scoop forward and up. Bend the elbows and bring the hands wide. Great job. Okay, rotation is also very important. Sometimes when people walk, they have this little rotation going on, which is great. Some people don't have a lot of it. So if you do, here we go. We're going to start a nice walking rotation, but this time we're going to press the arm forward and across the body and draw the elbow back. Now, what's different about this than when you walk is when you walk, your lower body's free. Our lower body is grounded, so we can really feel feel this little bit of rotation. Now we're going to push the hand across the body. Now the rotation is much bigger. Push energy out through the heel of the hand. You're doing great. You're doing great. And push and push and relax those hands. With our buttocks slid to the front of the chair, our palms are back and facing the chair, we're going to see how high up we can bring our hands on the chair as we push the chest forward. Again, see your shoulder blades? Roll them back and allow the chest to open up. Allow your heart to open up and greet the world and all the great things that are here. I love living in peace. And so I hope everybody else can eventually. It feels good to drink fresh water and have fresh air. So I hope everybody gets to do that. And then slowly coming back up. We're going to grab one knee and pull it in, circling the ankle. Because our buttocks are towards the front of the chair, we have room for that back to relax. Reverse the circle. And the circle is done with mindful intent, which means you're really focused on bringing the toe forward, to the side, down and back. Stretch that leg out. Bring the leg a little closer to the body. Bend it and bring it back to center, switching legs if you please, drawing the knee into the chest, and you're just circling that little old ankle. Remember how important our feet are. I mean, I know as walkers, I don't know if you've ever done this, but I have. I've started walking and realized after a while, I have a little tiny pebble. I mean, it's so small I can hardly see it, but boy, does that disturb my stride. I have to stop and take whatever was in there out. So your feet are so vital. We want to keep them strong and healthy. Let's push the heel right to the sky. Good, good, good. Bring the leg up a little more. Good, good, good. Bend the knee. Come back to center. Great. Excellent. That was so good. Let's relax the arms, pulling the shoulders up, back, and down. We breathe in, lift and lengthen. Exhale, rotate. One hand comes across the body. The other holds the back of the chair. Breathe in, long spine, and as you exhale, rotate and turn. This is really good for the upper and the lower body. Breathe in, lift and lengthen. So what we're doing is we're actually pulling here with this hand and rotating and turning. Gosh, this feels great. Don't forget to turn the head. Use your eyeballs to see further back yet. And ever so slowly, we come right back to center. Wow, I feel terrific. I hope you feel great too. So let's stretch out those feet. Let's try to lift the toes up. Try to lift them up a little higher. Good. Toes down, heels up. Heels down, toes up. You're going to feel that contraction right on the muscle on the side of your shin, your anterior tibialis. And as you roll up on the toes, you're going to feel the backs of the legs contract. Good. And so we're going to shake everything out, everything out. We're going to take a great big breath in, breathing in goodness, blessings, and miracles, and fill our hearts right up. Shake out your cares and worries. Gather newness of hope from the earth and fill your heart. You've got too much goodness. Take that extra goodness, share it with the world. Great big breath in. And as you exhale, know and understand that somehow, some way, all will be well. Great job. I'll see you real soon. Keep walking.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.